You can hear us now. Hey, Storm. How are you today? Let's get some music going in the stream. That is loud. Whoops. He is, yes. Johnny, say something.
Something.
Okay, just the ejector volume levels. 0 is too red. Dislike. X is not purple enough. Dislike. And then they kiss. Is this a fanfic episode? No, it's canon. It's all canon, my friend.
I can shoot you out of your cannon too. If you want.
I'm not signing a waiver for that.
You don't have to sign. You just have to print the forms.
I mean, am I the one getting shot out of a cannon?
No. Sonya's getting shot out of a cannon.
Sonya G, you say?
He'll experience some G-force.
That's, very well then. Do any of you have cats? I don't. Johnny does.
Yeah.
And Johnny, what do you say to Storm's question?
As far as like judgmental stares or like stuff, I mean, every once in a while it's like a I mean, it's hard to tell, like, expressively, entirely what their intent is, but sometimes it can seem like it can give that feeling sometimes. And sometimes they're just staring into the void for no reason.
You are or they are?
They are.
I mean, I think they daydream too. Maybe.
They're seeing beyond the veil.
They could see the simulation.
I see.
Change this to more of a green. I mean, Storm, do you own a cat? I see. Okay. Makes sense. More I look at this, I think the perspective's a little wonky. It's showing both the bottom face and the top face, if I'm reading this right.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Kind of.
adjust this a little bit.
But
Yeah.
it could also just be a chamfer.
I was thinking about that, but if it's a chamfer, it wouldn't go like this far out, I think. But also, I guess here it's a little... You gotta interpret what this is. I was initially interpreting this as just like a separate, like a striped color almost on a flat surface. But the more I'm looking at this, maybe not.
I see, I see, I see.
Well, that's fine. It shall be figured out. Yeah, I'm not like the pet owning type of person. Personally.
For now.
What's that supposed to mean? Is that a
I
threat?
mean, what if you get like a pet squirrel?
Why?
Why? So it can be nutty.
Wow. Okay, you're fired. That doesn't work. Smear jiggle. Ooh, no, I don't want. There we go. I think that looks alright. Oh yeah, this one, the layering's off. So I need this to be on top of that. A bit funky. Let's see. Maybe I could just cut a hole. What is that?
Thinking. Ow,
All right.
ow, ow. And of course my liquid falls.
That's why you need to stand up. Stand up for what you believe in.
I am.
I don't know about
The
that.
needles. And the needles.
The needles aren't real. They can't hurt you.
They are.
Did I hear a bit of David Hayter in there?
Maybe.
Are you okay?
It's the entire leg. Okay. Okay.
Is it
Feeling is
true that the cast Avengers walked off set or left Disney and Disney are trying to recast? I have no idea. This is the first I'm hearing about this.
Cast of Avengers? I mean, I wouldn't blame them after what happened with Deadpool 3.
But different people, though.
Yeah, but like, they're all kind of like talking to each other about the situation.
Yeah, but a lot of people to walk.
Mm-hmm.
24 people, give or take. Hey Scott, how you doing today? Like, I mean, if that is true, Storm, I mean, good luck recasting that many people and just having people. At that point, you might as well just do what James Gunn did and just reboot the whole thing. Granted, I don't know if people would actually watch it, but
I mean, they all might just move over to DC at this rate.
that'd be funny.
Not the first time things have happened that way. A lot of people moved from DC to Marvel. Saying the opposite.
Yeah, but I mean, look at what happened to Mr. Cavill.
True, he's a bit of a unique case, though.
How would you say?
He knows when to say no. The Witcher is a perfect example.
Yes.
So, like, you know, he kind of like flip-flops, floats around, does what he wants to do, instead of being tied down to a specific company.
Well, my point is, they promised him, you know, stuff like Superman, and then they just went back on it after he, you know, left the Witcher stuff. You know, it's just, like, not great.
Yeah. I mean, there's the whole mustache situation too. That was Hollywood's complicated.
It's pretty the same as LOL in this game. I mean, yeah, they are the same character canonically. I mean, John, I would say that, you know, I feel like actors being in the MCU, a lot of it is just about the paycheck. I think even Harrison Ford said something to that effect, at least for his own role in that one Captain America movie. I don't think people are doing it for the art at this point.
Yeah, a lot of people make a joke about except one paycheck, you're trapped by Disney for 50 years. As far as replacing him, like, they should have just canceled the series if he quit. But yeah,
Who did they replace him with?
it might as well be Rowan.
Wait, what? Rowan Atkinson?
Said they might as well have put Rowan.
Are you saying that they should replace him with Mr. Bean?
No, I mean, yes, but no.
Oh my god.
I meant Viva La Dirt League.
Oh, that guy. Oh, that Rowan.
Yeah.
Are you saying Mr. Bean wouldn't make a good Witcher?
I mean, he might. Be curious. Could. A lot of comedy actors do really good in serious roles.
Oh yeah, Bryan Cranston.
So I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, I mean, no, my understanding is just the people making the Witcher TV show, they didn't really care for the source material.
Yeah, they
and
didn't play the
Henry
games
did.
at all either.
So
He's an achievement hunter too.
I think I only ever saw the first season of the TV show, anyways. It didn't really interest me all that much, to be honest.
I watched the first one, which felt like a speed run between the first two games fused together. I watched the second one, which they started changing things, and I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
As far as character development of Alouette, I mean, I try to put as much character development as I can with all the characters that are relevant to the story. She's one of them. As far as what that character development is and whether or not you might perceive it as enough, that's a different story.
Yeah,
but there's at least something.
There is. I could say, yeah, there's absolutely stuff involving her. In terms of what we show and what story we tell, the thing I have to say about this game is like, it is this kind of intermediate game between 04 and ZX. I feel like different people have different ideas in their mind of what can be covered for that, right? And ultimately, we can only cover so much in this game. So some things are going to be addressed, some things aren't. It's not going to be like, not going to cover every little mystery from the ZX series, because honestly, like, even I feel like some of that should be safe for a hypothetical ZX3. Not that that's never going to happen, but still. You can only do so much.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Capcom.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, would I have loved a ZXC? Absolutely. Or whatever they're going to call it. But I could see the argument that the production costs for the games were increasing because they had voice acting for both English and Japanese. They had full motion video, the whole anime cutscenes and stuff. I could see the argument that the budget was increasing for these games compared to the GBA, but the numbers weren't necessarily going up, and might not have been the most profitable series,
I'm not sure how much the games costed to make, but the canceled anime series, yeah, that does say something.
I Mm-hmm. I would argue they cost more than the Zero games did.
Yeah, for sure. But okay, well, okay, with all the additional stuff that Inti did outside of the Zero games, was that on their own pocketbook or Capcom's pocketbook? Because they had a lot of extra stuff.
What?
Right?
Wait, sorry. Which games?
The Zero games. So like all the drama tracks, the additional CDs.
You'd have to look at the credits for those. If it says produced by Capcom, they probably paid for it. But I think Capcom was definitely involved with those. I remember seeing their name in the credits for something.
It might rival ZX.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Inti creates cannot be trusted.
Oh yeah, Modern Inti Creates is not the same company that made these games back 20 odd years ago. It's largely different people, and their standards aren't the same anymore. And not for the better.
They have decided that their audience is very different from the audience they started with.
Yeah. I'd like to see. I mean, I'd be happy to see Ippo Yamada do arrangements for a hypothetical game in the style he did back in the day.
I'd like to see the original team, except for Aizu,
My God,
act together for
shots
it.
fired.
No offense, Aizu, you're just a little too off the deep end.
Yes, but he's always been this way. Let's be real.
That's true.
It's the question of, can he show restraint? All due respect, Aizu.
I don't think he can. Not anymore.
Just don't put Sia in a bikini, please. Do not do that.
Idols have corrupted his mind. He's done.
Think about it. Next time, have some of that type of fan service.
Yep. But at least it was fair, because they put male characters in the same situation.
I guess.
It doesn't excuse it, but at least it's balanced.
You see, the whole reason why they had that whole leveling up system is because Zero One was initially envisioned as more of an open world game. It was supposed to be a game where you walk from one mission to the other instead of getting teleported. So they imagined it like Pokemon, where you go from one town to another, and there's enemies in the grass, and you just naturally level up just by having all those combat encounters. That's what they wanted to do, and then they kind of just made it a little more conventional at the last minute, so you skip all that, all those opportunities to level up, you know?
And then they didn't adjust the scaling to compensate for that.
Yeah. Have you seen the ZX Prequel fan game? We have, yes. We are familiar with that.
I've played it. It's
I have too.
a bit rough in places, but a good 7 out of 10. For the most part. There's certain parts that are like a 3.
I respect the effort.
Yeah.
There are some things you can tell where they were limited, namely the art. You know, it's a lot of recycling assets from the official games down to the bosses, but I respect that they tried, you know, and if I do have some, constructive criticism for that game, they should have, the color theory should have been better, or could have been better. It's a lot of purple on purple in that game, or this kind of toothpaste green, and it doesn't look great. The camera is...
It chokes you.
A little rough at times. It doesn't have the same kind of smoothing that the Zero games use for the camera. The wall jump and just the controls, they're very close to getting that MMZ feel, but it does feel stiff in some places. Like, unresponsive.
I think they don't have a action queuing.
Maybe? I'm not sure about that, but...
That might be what it is.
Yeah.
Because speed wall jumping is a touch precise.
Mm-hmm. That's possible.
And now Lou went on to make waifu games. Yay.
Waifu games.
Mm-hmm. You want my honest opinion about what the Wild Force game should be in style of?
Go on.
It should be Dynasty Warriors.
Is this about the whole Zelda thing they did?
I mean, that's a Moshu game too. Yeah. Like One Piece has one too. There's a lot of them. But that makes the most sense to me.
Uh-huh.
But maybe a little more DMC inspired. That'd be nice.
Who'd you play as?
Ideally, you wouldn't play as X or Zero. They would be your commanders. And you would be playing as the various characters as they fight and eventually lose and get replaced until only X and Zero is left at the end of the game.
Can I play as Lord Weil?
DLC.
He's the protagonist. Allegedly.
I mean, from one perspective, I guess.
Starts as a stealth game as he sneaks into Zero's room. And then you
Still
unlock
your body.
Omega. And you summon him like a Pokemon.
Oh god.
You think McMahon X Corrupted will ever be finished? I mean...
It's close.
Yeah,
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's according to JDB anyways. I don't follow the project as much as I used to, so I couldn't, tell you. I would certainly like it to come out, but I don't know what's going on. I really can't say.
From my guesstimation, he's completed a final stage with all the details in it about in a year's time. And it's on year 3, which means I assume it's going to come out sometime next year.
Mm.
That'll be when the 4th stage will be finished, the final stage for the end of the game. And maybe a polished past takes a few months.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I'm aware, the rest of the game is finished, except for the last stages.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And as far as a MOBA, I would throw a fit. I would be mad. I would cry. I would go spray paint my frustration on walls. Oh no.
You just need to make it a gacha game.
I'd get violent.
Very well then. I won't stop you, but I will laugh at the corner. But yes, to Scott's sentiment, let them take their time. Game development is not an easy thing, and when it's not your day job, your 9 to 5, you know, it takes time. So we've been wanting to do a redesign of X and Zero for a while now. Chandler did some design sketches for them a while ago. Really just trying to find something that's a bit more consistent between the two of them, and finding that intermediate look between, you know, their Z series look and the X. You know, finding that right balance. You know, Zero here, still a work in progress. It's nothing's finalized, just like with X. This is just about as far as we got with him, just an idle sprite. I will need to parallax that later, but I think it looks alright. Do I want to do a white art layer? I'm gonna try it and see if it looks good. If not, I'll just remove it. Shantae Risky Revenge. You know, it's funny, I was actually talking about that with a friend just yesterday. I've been following that project since they showed the original prototypes 2 years back, and I was pleasantly surprised to learn that they're actually finishing it. It's on my Steam wishlist. I think it literally comes out tomorrow, so I'm definitely gonna be playing it. What's up?
Oh, the not GBA game.
Yeah, it was a game. It was a canceled game that was supposed to be for the GBA back in the early 2000s. They couldn't find a publisher back then, but now they are finishing it. I don't know if it's gonna be like emulated or if they actually ported it to run on other platforms. I know that they did save all the original source material, so they have the source code, they have the level editor, they have everything. So we'll see, but game looked fun.
The HUD at least is using high-res stuff, so if it is a emulator, it's custom.
Yeah.
You can play as a crab. Oh no, this is definitely source.
If by original MMZ design you're referring to the Mytho-01, I can't promise that's still going to be in the game. Optimally we'd like to have it as a costume, but we'd probably have to remake the sprites You know, no disrespect to I believe it was Alan Gray who made the original ones, but you know, I do think they do need some touch-ups.
That's workable.
Yeah.
Also, why did that message get nuked?
What got nuked?
One of the messages got nuked off of Top Chat. Curiously.
How come you never hear Model X and Z mention feeling? To my recollection, well, okay, from a story standpoint, they got their memories wiped. So, how much they actually remember about the past is debatable. But from a development standpoint, they never really worked in dialogue between the characters, you know, the sort of like Vent and Model X. It's only during like very specific moments, you know, like after a boss fight or when they're unlocking the door to Area M. There's no like character banter like say the Gunvolt games. That's just not something that was in the books for them. I do remember in an interview they were basically talking about how, you know, they had to lock in the dialogue really early on because they only got to record with the voice actors once. So, yeah, I think they had limits to what they could do with the time frame they had for the game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because if you look at the Z series, like, there was constantly extra stuff being done. It wasn't consistent, but they kept on adding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
At least they got to do it for Gunvolt.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
They just didn't need to take up half the screen with it. That'd have been nice.
That, and honestly, the later games, it's kind of unbearable. Because you look at something like Luminous Avenger IX, and I think especially IX2, and that little robot that's with Copen just is like, oh yeah, good job, look at your high score every 3 seconds, and it's just grating on the ears. I mean, people say Nappy's annoying, but I haven't seen this.
I must have repressed that, because, I mean,
There's an
I
option to
played
turn it off. I think you turn it off, Johnny.
I might have. Well, bless my ears for not having to listen to that then.
Yep.
Don't worry, Master. It's fine.
Oh, hello, Masters.
Storm, they wiped out a lot of information. We're not sure the extent of it, but we know a lot of information about the past was wiped. And for some reason, Zero knows a lot more than the others, but we don't know why. As far as official goes, that's all we have to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, good luck. Is he gonna be? I don't know. I don't. They're supposedly doing updates to the games on the trilogy. like backporting moves and cleaning up stuff and level edits, but the extent of that, I don't know. They're all technically running the same engine, just various stages of development of the engine. So it's possible they could backport the entire character if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they will though. Is Neige going to be in this? I cannot confirm or deny certain characters' participation in the story. You've seen it in the trilogy chat? Oh, okay. I mean, if they showed it, then maybe they are. That's curious as to why they would include the character but not include the games.
Feels weird that they're doing a collection, to be honest. Like, usually you do something like that when you're hyping up. I think that's gonna be coming. But my feeling is just he's done with Gunvolt.
I mean, they.
Have you seen the ending of GB3?
I am aware. It could just be a new character with no story. Huh? It's just odd that they would make a collection and bother porting all the old engines, but exclude IX, but still port the characters for IX.
Well, you see, Johnny, they're prepping for the Luminous Avenger collection with all 2 games.
Let's release the Star Force collection with all 3 games.
Yeah. Let's release the Legends collection with all 3 games.
Technically 4 games. But yeah.
Are you including the 3DS prototype?
No. There was an iMode game.
Okay. I didn't know about that one. I was only thinking of 1, 2, and Trombone, but alright.
Yeah, it was 5 Islands, released in like 05, I think. Japanese exclusive. It's technically a full game. Yeah, fair. It's just...
I mean, I'm not saying Trombone's a mainline game, but it's one of the few within that universe.
Like... The classic games, there was more spin-offs than there was mainline games. The X games, there was only a couple spin-offs. The rest of the series, no spin-offs at all, except for Battle Network. And then Legends, 2 spin-offs. It really is. Like, there is so much copium around what's going to happen to the Mega Man series with Capcom. Like, you know about Pragmata?
About what?
Pragmata?
Let's say no.
Okay, so TLDR is that it's a Metroid game, but you're playing as what looks like Isaac Clarke, but he's a lot more Destiny-ish, and he has a little girl on his back that kinda is like Rock, but if he was Roll instead.
This is a commercial game?
Yes, by
Okay.
Capcom. And a lot of people are huffing the copium saying, this must be a new Mega Man game.
Okay. Very well then.
Yeah.
I believe you.
People are just desperate for Mega Man.
I mean, I don't. I sympathize.
Yeah.
It is wishful thinking for sure.
Screams Mega Man to me. I mean, the only thing that screams Mega Man to me is like the Buster, and that's it. She has an arm cannon.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Will you be able to explore Area Zero? My guy. Yes. I'm not gonna elaborate. That's a funny question. That's a very funny
This
question.
game takes place 100 years after 04, so bear in mind, there's been a bit of everything's not exactly as you remembered in 04.
Yeah. At least made some modern. Yes, but at the same time, like, it's. A lot of the benefit of Modern Collection is getting games that are landlocked on consoles to modern platforms. And Capcom made the decision to exclude a lot of games. Whether it be for funding reasons or because they didn't want them to see the light of day, I don't know. But they ignored a lot of games.
Hmm.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, the continuity from the Zero games is quite nice. It's one of the few times where the Mega Man series actually paid a lot of attention to continuity. And gave it serious implications, cross-series. It's nice. It should have included the Game Boy games. It should have included all the side games. It should have at least included Battle and Chase. Like, the fact we got Battle and Chase for the first X collection, at least on the GameCube and PS2, but we didn't get Battle and Chase on the Classic collection is frustrating. And I know a lot of people look at it like, well, it's just a silly kart racer game. That's not the point. It's not the point.
Yeah, man, when are we gonna get Mega Man Soccer?
Right? I mean, no one wants to play it, but we just want to have it. Oh yeah, the fighting games for those. Yeah, those have been nice to have too.
Oh yeah,
Firefighters.
I did actually. It's funny, they're not on the collections, but they are on this one platform called the Evercade. They were fine with licensing it to a third party. is what I mean to say.
It's frustrating.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun though.
Well, go beat up Proto Man then. And Duo. Mega Man Cricket.
Oh yeah, Evercade's a great platform. At least I personally think so. Although, full disclosure, I have done work for them, so I am slightly biased.
A little more than slightly.
Not a sponsorship, don't sue me. I worked on some of the collections, so I worked on the Pico Glover collection, as well as the Tomb Raider collections, and the Gremlin collection.
Gremlins. Hmm. Oh yeah, command mission.
Oh, you want command mission for it?
I mean, I'm not really interested in replaying it, but it would have been nice if it was included in the X collection.
Hmm.
Especially since the second part was like almost entirely PS2 games.
Does Evercade support multiplayer? I think with the VS it has four controller slots, so to some extent yes, but they also have handhelds, and I think for those it doesn't.
Game Boy supremacy. GBA still king. JK.
We could have a Mega Man crossover, what would it be? I'd like something that hasn't been done already, if that makes sense. Because we've had Mega Man crossovers in the past. With like Street Fighter, hell, Ace Attorney. I want something that hasn't been done yet. I'd like something with a non-Capcom IP. Personally. Now, what IP that would be, I could not tell you. Not off the top of my head.
If you want to be weird...
Okay.
We can go like, Near Automata?
Okay, that is weird. Can we get Zero in Fortnite? That was a joke, don't take that literally.
Mm.
Oh, what the hell is this? Why are there duplicate points, huh?
What other good robots games are out there?
What is this shape? Okay.
Mega Man X Dark Souls. I mean Elden Ring.
You know, that could be kind of cool. You know, just don't make X or Z the playable characters. Make them the bosses.
Oh.
It's make it like when people make Goku a horror villain.
You fight Copy X and you have a summonable Zero. And then you can fight Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Second form specifically.
Hmm.
Yes. I mean, it's not pain and suffering if you get good. It could easily turn out disastrous. Nah, it'd be fine. As long as you gave them full liberty to design the boss fights as they want. It'll be fine.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
Yes. Can we turn Dr. Light into an eldritch monster? I'd pay money for that.
Well, I mean, that's a Mega Man Resident Evil crossover. That's a different crossover.
Dr. Light, but he's got the T-virus.
Dr. Light instead of Wesker.
Please don't.
He can teleport.
Die. No.
I'm sorry, Mega Man. I'm behind you.
Wow. Okay. Get the cast for Mega Man 8 to reprise the role.
Yes. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, X6 is rough, but it's not. The only part that's really frustrating is the permadeath of the upgrades. If that was removed, then it'd be a lot easier to beat it as Unarmored X.
Hey, it's bugged. Why is this bugged? Huh? Yeah, I think I'm overthinking this a little bit. It's time to go.
X6 needed to cook longer. Like, if it had like 4 more months and like removed Zero as a playable character, I think it'd have been fine. Which sounds strange to a lot of you probably, like the idea of removing him as a character, but like there's a lot of story problems with that. It'd have been nice if he was like a New Game Plus character. That'd have been dope. But the soundtrack's actually probably like one of the most
It's a good time.
respected things about X6.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially the intro soundtrack. The first stage is really hard to not like.
I will be right back.
Alright, don't get lost. Yay. Nice. I should probably make soup. Yay! I need to switch my laundry here in about 7 minutes. I think it's close. I think they might have used like the same progression, but I don't think it was like directly like. I could be wrong though, but I did check my mail too. The final magician. Yeah. His boss is frustrating if you let him grow too much. He demands a lot of space, and you can very easily corner yourself by attacking. It's definitely a rough fight. But once you understand that, and you can learn to not attack, it's manageable. Yeah. Or you have to make sure that they're all localized entirely in one area. That way you can dispatch them. How to do that? Do you get cornered? I mean, they follow you. You just gotta take your time by kiting them. Like, I don't know, have you played a lot of MMOs? Do you know about kiting tactics? Like, once they get like batched together, like, as long as they're grouped together, they're manageable. They kinda all like move a little delayed from each other. So like eventually you get to the point where they're just a constantly moving mass of characters, so you have to be like very careful. But it's not impossible to deal with. It's just very easy for it to get out of control if you aren't careful. It's not a beginner friendly strat. Daniel, that's fair. That's fair. Knock them aside, go between the two, knock them aside again, dispatch a few of the extras, rinse repeat, while dodging the ads. And just make sure he cannot do anything besides duplicate. That's a what's the word? A viable strategy too. What about a high max? I don't like high max as a boss in general. He's just his movement is extremely fast to the point where if you are not expecting it, you will get blindsided, and it takes time to understand when he's going to do it, which, I mean, that's part of the learning process, but it's just, there's like no tell for that. That I recall, at least. I get that he's supposed to be like invincible, but like it just doesn't feel right. Especially if you look at it from like a lore perspective as well, it's like, well, he's supposed to be like the evolved form of Zero, quote unquote. So why is he immune to all X's damage? If he's Zero but better, quote unquote, but perfect, quote unquote, Zero in X5 was not immune to X. It just... And if High Max existed, why wouldn't Sigma use his body to be immune to X? Like, there's just... I don't like
High Max. Part of High Max was his theme.
I guess, yeah.
That is all I have to say. Have a nice day.
Yay. I mean, Gates, like... Most people complain about Gate, but I think, like, Gate's, like... one of the easiest final bosses.
The best part of Gate was his theme. That's all I have to say.
That too.
Have a nice day.
Like, you don't get too close, you don't get too far away. He's manageable. He doesn't do anything else besides throw balls and float around menacingly, more or less. Did he do something else besides that? I don't, like, I'm trying to remember, but I don't think he did. The red orb makes you heavy. Oh yeah, he did blow platforms. Okay, okay, so there was more. But, I mean, he still didn't feel like a... I don't recall it being a hard fight. Comparatively, especially compared to Mother. If you didn't understand the timings on Mother, that's a frustrating fight if you don't have enough health. Mother was a lot harder compared to Gate. Mother had cases where, like, once you got rid of one of them, if you didn't balance it out, there was times where it would do the, we're gonna block you into a corner situation, where you have to, like, wall climb up to jump over, but you're not in the position where you'll make it in time. And that happened a lot with that fight. And so if you don't have enough health, you'll just end up getting trickled death of 1,000 cuts from contact damage. I recall nearly everybody I knew when that game came out, they were all stuck on Mother. And I think only one person was using Zero. The rest of them were using X. Some of them didn't even know Zero was unlockable. And I think most of them were using Shadow Armor, if I recall correctly. Which is just not good with that fight. Shadow Devil is rough. That's true. That's... the insta-death silhouette. And the... yeah, it's mostly just the insta-death silhouette. And the, a little aggressive blocks. I think if the blocks were slowed down just a smidge, and the silhouette didn't insta-kill you, the fight would be fine. Yeah, like the second phase of the fight isn't interesting, it's just the first part of the phase that's frustrating. Because he only does those two moves. He'll do like the little eye things, and then he'll do the blocks. And then, because of that, he has that loop he gets into sometimes where he'll just do the blocks over and over and over and over again. And if you get bad RNG, he'll do it like 4 or 5 times in a row, and you're just like, yeah, okay, I give up. And he has like 3 hits. It's a rough fight. An hour and a half is quite a long time, but fair. That's fair. I do think the game could have been great. It just needed to cook. It has the same issue that X5 has. They're just... They just needed to give it the same care and attention they gave the X4 instead. But they didn't. Yeah, removing STC by introducing the dash slash special weapon was interesting. To be fair, I guess, slash dash canceling was not intended behavior. Yeah, there's a few mods out there that improve things. Yeah, I mean, if I recall correctly, they fixed the nightmare system. They fixed the event for Black Zero. They fixed the Nightmare Soul scaling. They adjusted Dynamo. They adjusted the timing on the Buster for Zero. They fixed the weapon damage weights on all the bosses to make it more balanced. They fixed a few of the AI, I think, for some of the characters. Fixed some of the nightmare effects. Made the permadeath optional. Made removing the useless operators out in the field optional. Fixed some of the stages. And fix some enemy placement. I think that's everything. I like Dynamo too, but I didn't like what they did with him. They turned him into a junkie. A waste of a character. Like,
I love the part where he says Jana and he's never heard from him again.
Jana? Well, an X5 at least makes sense because he's the one that's acting as an agent of Sigma. You know, he's setting all the things in motion for him. X6, however, doesn't make sense because Sigma's gone and he's just like, I need more power for some reason, and he's eating Nightmare Souls because reasons. I guess. It just... It doesn't make sense. Yeah, he just kind of vanishes after X5 and just never shows up. Yeah. Which I would have been fine with if, you know, if Sigma wasn't included in X6 at all, and it was Gate working with Dynamo. Infinitely better. And then HiMax could actually have some complex purpose other than, yeah, something to do that's actually interesting. Like, Dynamo could play the villain, HiMax could play the hero. And like, they could have like Virus Zero fighting with Dynamo against HiMax, you know, orchestrating this kind of thing. Because they kind of just like, Zero caused all of this, and everyone's like, okay, we believe you. Yeah, at least a little show and tell would have helped a lot. It's safe to assume the Dynamo died. I mean, if we're basing it off of X6, he probably died from all the Nightmare Souls. So he probably died before the L4s hit. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, I was gonna make soup, wasn't I? I'll be back. Nice. I'm gonna go flip my laundry and make soup. I will return in like 7 minutes.
Take care, Ian. Can you not hear the music? Raise it up if it's too quiet. I'd like to see a new Star Fox game. One that just isn't another rehash of, Star Fox 64 or the first Star Fox. Because I think Star Fox Zero wasn't what people needed. I would also say I would love to see another Perfect Dark game. Not like the one that just got canceled recently. I mean like something more like the original one on N64, that kind of arcadey shooter type formula that Rare had both with Perfect Dark and GoldenEye. I would love to see more of that. I think from Nintendo's perspective, I think the only reason they made Star Fox Zero was because they saw what they believed to be something interesting to do with the Wii U gamepad. If it weren't for the gamepad, I don't think they would have made the game, because modern Nintendo's mindset is they believe in innovation at all costs, even if said innovation isn't actually beneficial. So you see with Star Fox Zero, there's just the way they handled the gamepad was pretty poor, you know? They really wanted you to use it. Yeah, Scott, I hear ya. Might be a cool thing to have, though. Hell, I'd love to see a proper official port of the original Perfect Dark onto modern platforms. You know, the port done by 4J Studios for the Xbox 360 back in the day was really well done, so I think that'd be great. Yeah, it's... Honestly, I blame Nintendo more than I blame Microsoft for the whole direction of Rare. Despite all Rare did for Nintendo, like, Nintendo wasn't interested in buying them when Rare needed the money. And yeah, as far as the Microsoft side goes, you could especially see during that era, they were acquiring companies and then just not really considering what those companies were good at, just putting them on other things that were in the agenda of Microsoft, you know, like Connect and that sort of thing. It could have been handled better.
Innovation for the sake of innovation.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
That's also kind of a big problem with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, if you ask me.
I didn't expect to be playing Banjo-Kazooie.
What about Banjo-Kazooie?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, the collectathon aspect, you mean, with the seeds.
No. The Xbox game. Nuts and Bolts.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah, that one was atrocious.
I mean, to be fair, I had fun with Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, but the art style's terrible.
That's fair.
They butchered my boy. Or rather, my bear.
Like building. I like building things, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't want that in Zelda.
Nuts and Bolts would have been great if it was just a spin-off. But they treated like the next big sequel, while simultaneously insulting the original platforming games in Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, they had uncalled for jokes.
There's a feeling of fight towards their original fan base in that game. Also, you're kind of quiet, my friend.
Yes.
Plus, I think most of the music in Nuts and Bolts is just renditions of Huey and Kazooie's music, too. I don't think they composed a whole lot that's new.
The music's fuzzy for me.
Mm.
I remember it being okay.
Yeah, I mean,
nothing really stood out though.
It's like chiptune renditions of the music from the previous games. I would have preferred. I mean, you know, the music in the original games were great, but I would have preferred some new songs.
Fire. No. Like, they shouldn't have treated it as a mainline. But I still had fun with it. It was well designed for what it is, with a few bugs that are quite fun.
They're like, hey, we got the Havoc physics engine now. How can we use it?
Let's jump on a box and hold it and drag it upwards so we launch ourselves into the sky. Beautiful.
Oh, I'm gonna consume my soup now. Have fun with the chat.
I have soup too. Soup is warm. Soup has onion in it, and noodle, and shrimp. Yay. Dumpling. I should learn. Ah, okay. I wonder if I could. I should make crab ragoons with actual crab in it. Storm, it is really hard for me to gauge on what is the truth and the lie for the Switch 2, because Nintendo themselves are saying that it's the best performing console ever, outselling the PS2. Meanwhile, people in the EU are saying it's like dust on the shelves. And at least in the States, it's half the people are rabid over it, and the other half the people are saying it's way too expensive and have just dropped Nintendo. So I could see it selling decently over here, unfortunately, just because of how many people are, for the lack of a better term, addicted to Nintendo's behavior in devices.
For what it's worth, I haven't gotten one, and I don't plan to.
Good. Don't. You know, I'm gonna be nice and not say that. That's probably unnecessary drama I don't need to say. I will text it to you though. Oh, okay. No, it'll be fine, but I'm not gonna, just for the sake of not trying to bring it up. But I will text it to you. Oh, okay. Oh, well, hi, chat. I'm talking to a ghostie. Yeah. I mean, technically it'd be a dev unit in that case, and it wouldn't be a retail device, so it'd be okay. Yeah. Yeah, Storm, that's kind of how I'm sitting. Like, the only game that is quote-unquote worth playing in my eyes is Prime 4, and it hasn't been released yet. I don't care about Mario Party or Mario Kart. Like, the last good Mario Kart game that I liked was Double Dash. Like, I don't care. The Donkey Kong game, I mean, I understand that it's good, but I want a Tropical Freeze 2 type presentation. The 1980s art style that Nintendo is doing is it rubs me the wrong way. Just think about, I mean, Blizzard is dead. Everybody that was Blizzard left Blizzard. It's just Activision. Activision merged with Blizzard and then systematically replaced everybody and kicked everybody out of the company. Yep. Like, they've tried. Nintendo hasn't been good to their customers in since the Switch dropped. Well, no, before that too. Because the way they treated their online system was kind of atrocious. Nintendo has a control problem. They can't accept people using their devices the way they want them to. They can't accept people having fun in ways that are not Nintendo approved. Cheat devices, mods, that kind of stuff, you're worse than scum in their eyes. I mean, they had this issue of like making unnecessary accessories on repeat over and over and over again. Which, from one aspect, you know, that's novelty, right? That's it's unique, it's different, it makes it stand out compared to the previous generation. I understand that. From another aspect of it, it's a precursor to planned obsolescence. When the next generation comes out, all the previous generation's accessories and devices are now just e-waste. And the newest Switch console is a very blatant showcase of this. Like, take the steering wheels, for example, for the controllers. They could have made the controllers they could have kept the same form factor of the controllers in the Switch one, that way all the previous accessories would still work. Or they could have added adapters to make sure all the previous controllers would work with the new console. From my understanding, you can't. I could be wrong about that, but from my understanding, you can't. And so, all the old accessories that people would have is just trash now. Controller docks to tieback to little blaster things to sleeves to a bunch of stuff. Now you could argue Sony perfected this because the PS controller has only had relatively small changes between the 1 to the 4. And every time, you know. But, you know, they at least had Hall effect sensors during the PS3's initial launch, which was the turning point for the company in my opinion. That'd have been awesome. Super Metroid in Prime would have been great. That'd have been cool. It's strange because Nintendo has a history of including special features that allows you to play older games from previous generations in newer consoles. Mm-hmm. It started with Animal Crossing. So it's strange that they refuse to allow retro studios to do that, but they themselves are allowed to. It's weird. It's that control aspect all over again. Oh, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was the first to introduce that kind of tech. So Nintendo has systems in place specifically for that. And this was for the N64. So
I
it's
just
strange
painted
that
on the wrong layer, damn it.
10 points. So it's strange how they refuse to let retro do it, but they themselves are allowed to.
What did they not allow retro to do?
Instead of... They wanted to put Super Metroid in Prime as a playable game, but we're told no.
I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw the interview about that. The guy just wrote like a full SNES emulator, and it was told no.
Not allowed to have fun, I guess. Did they even... Was there... Okay, well this is a little bit of spicy territory.
Okay.
But as far as you know, was there any internal documentation mentioning SNES coming to GameCube?
Not that I can recall.
Okay. So why would they just refuse that then, other than just, you can't have fun?
Retro was new at the time. Maybe they weren't trusted at that point. Maybe.
But they proved it.
Well, this is before First Prime came out, right? So what was their portfolio?
Okay, fair, but...
I'm just saying, like...
Yeah. I mean, they have the going gold process for a reason.
Well, this looks absolutely rough, but I think the shape is... okay, it needs to be a bit wider. I'll need to iterate on this.
Nikki says, doing great, y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
What do I want to see Nintendo do? I want to see them play ball with the rest of the industry.
Is that right? How's that gonna happen?
I want them to make their own game launcher for PC.
I'd like them to hire me to make ports, thank you. I've done it before. I can do it again.
That's the best way they can compete with the issue that they created by... I mean, let's be honest, it's a service issue. The reason why piracy is so rampant for them.
Sure.
If they just allowed people to buy the games, this wouldn't be an issue.
Oh, it's artificial scarcity. It's very much on purpose.
Mario 35 still makes me so mad. Okay, if chat y'all aren't aware, Mario 35 was the result of a fan game that got taken down, and so Nintendo made their own version of it, which, to be fair, was very well implemented. And they made it a timed game, and they shut off the servers.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It was actually a fun, competitive Mario. It was
Mario
great.
Battle Royale.
And then they just killed it.
Of course, Nintendo in this era shouldn't be treated any different from the likes of EA, in my opinion. They're no longer. I don't see Nintendo as a game company. I see them as a law firm with a gaming division.
Accurate.
Also, hello Nando. How are you today?
Hi.
My God, this is messy. Whatever.
But yeah, they just need to play ball. The rest of the industry is on even playing field. They need to get with the program.
They won't.
Oh.
They're hungry.
But
They're hungry.
if everybody had the same response that I had to Nintendo, they'd have no choice.
If you ask me, the only way they're gonna play ball is if they get sued to hell and back.
I mean, Apple got sued and Google got sued for allowing other people to put the app stores on their platforms.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between a Nintendo Switch and a cell phone?
Yeah, my point is, it might just come down to litigation.
I mean, they're probably going to lose the Pocket Pair lawsuit.
The one with Palworld?
I think so, yeah.
I hope
it's
so.
not looking good for them.
I haven't following it.
They keep on changing their patent to try to make it seem like it's closer and closer to them violating stuff.
Right.
And they've been doing it over and over again.
So I'm aware that they did so before the lawsuit to do with Legend of Arceus. Are they changing it mid-lawsuit?
Yes.
You're serious?
And they're changing their defense mid-lawsuit to reflect it.
Okay, so really I think the only question is, are the Japanese courts corrupt?
That's a good question. We'll find out.
Are the judges in Mr. Miyamoto's pocket? Not Mr. Miyamoto, obviously. But you know what I mean. In Mario's pocket.
Yeah. From my understanding, Pocket Pair is confident.
Yeah.
In the courtroom.
The sad thing is, I know people that are like actually backing Nintendo on this. There was one person in particular who called the Palworld company a bunch of tech bros, and I thought that was idiotic.
This is what happens when cultists are developed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the cultist question is a moderator on another server. Man.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, baseball.
What? What about baseball?
Baseball.
I don't get it.
He's a moderator, that checks out. No, I understand the irony saying that when I moderate too, but...
Regardless.
Yeah. The lawsuit isn't pointless. The lawsuit is intentionally malicious. If Nintendo wins this lawsuit, they have legal grounds to go after pretty much everybody they don't like that has an inkling of similarity to a games that they've released. That's the kind of firepower that they're trying to get, and they're trying to use Pocket Pair as a means to obtain that. They felt threatened, and this is their response. And I think they bit off more than they can chew. Because the community got right behind Pocket Pair and funded them.
That part I didn't know.
They said, yeah. I mean, once the lawsuit came out, people kept on buying extra copies of the games, too.
Really?
So, they have enough money for lawyers. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear
they
that.
They made a lot of money, but people push harder.
The lawsuit was the best marketing campaign they've ever had.
Fact. Actually.
I'm joking, but...
I mean, it's pretty much true. Like, I'm pretty sure the only reason why Sony explicitly marketed them on their stuff was probably because of Nintendo.
Sony explicitly marketed them? I'm very out of the loop.
No, that's fine. It's old news by now anyways. But yeah. Sony was pushing them after the whole announcement thing.
Oh, okay.
You know, Sony and Nintendo have always been at words.
Each other's teeth?
At odds.
No.
Yes. Same difference. So yeah, they took that opportunity and it definitely helped bolster their sales.
Good to know.
Yeah, you do you, Nikki. The only game I will be buying at Nintendo is Prime 4. And I will not be playing it on a Switch 2. And that is all I can legally say.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy it though, because I trust the devs.
Mm-hmm. Would you still want me if I was a triple jalapeno cheeseburger?
Darn. I wouldn't just want you. I would need you.
I literally just ate, so I can't comment.
I'm currently eating, but I can go for a cheeseburger.
No, Johnny. No.
Bogart.
No, Johnny. You're trying to lose weight. Don't do it.
Oh, I'd be fine. I would just have to run, like, for 45 minutes.
Yeah? And when's the last time you ran?
Like 6 days, but, you know.
Yes. You're not allowed to talk about
am-
cheeseburgers till you get back on that treadmill, buddy boy.
If I ate a cheeseburger, I'd get on the treadmill.
No,
I'd make that
that's not how that
sacrifice.
works. Treadmill first.
Treadmill, then burger, then treadmill? Okay.
Yes. No, treadmill on burger. You gotta have the burger in your mouth while you're running on the treadmill, like that. You're an anime girl late for school with bread in her mouth.
That would be messy, but yes. Nando, I'm sorry, but I don't think there's gonna be Mega Man 12. Let me just be honest with you. I don't think it's gonna happen.
One can dream, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, they just need to license out. Just
License out.
Mm-hmm.
In fairness, it could go. It could. What people do with that license could backfire.
That's true, but I think it's better than doing nothing. Like, they literally have nothing to lose.
They have a
it's not
lot to
making them
lose.
any money.
Could ruin the
Oh,
IP.
dude.
You can
They've
another
already
Devil
ruined
May
it.
Cry reboot.
Which they recovered from.
Yes.
And to be fair, the gameplay of DMC was fire. It's just the story and characterizations that was kind of booty.
I suppose.
But I mean, like, there's no actual damage that would happen to them that they haven't already done to the IP.
So what you're saying is you'd be fine with giving the IP to Aizu?
License it with some level of scrutiny.
There we go. Makes sense, Storm. Hope you get all that sorted out, man.
Ouch. I actually don't know what that is. That's a new diagnosis for me. Let's see. Ooh.
Okay, I think you made this worse.
I see. Ooh,
I
that's
wish we
shiny.
could have had games. Oh boy. I appreciate it.
Don't fire me.
I will
Who's gonna
fire
run
him,
what?
but only out of a cannon.
Yay.
If he survives the impact, he's allowed to stay. I call it trial by cannon.
Yay. This is a canon event.
Yes, literally. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man movie's in dev hell, isn't it?
The Spider-Man movie?
Spider-Verse sequel, part 2.
Oh, you mean part 3?
Whatever, you know what I mean.
Maybe. I haven't heard the news on it in a while.
Yeah.
But, I mean, surprisingly, Sony is making a Spider-Man 4.
I've heard about that, and it seems like they're marketing it way too early. Like, it seems like they haven't even started.
They are literally posting them filming it as they're filming it.
Which to me feels like desperation.
A little bit. The DMC reboot, the issue it had was playing with the fans' hearts. That was its main issue. If it didn't toy with them as much as it did, it would have been received a lot better. And if they made Virgil look less British.
My recollection, everything was just too edgy.
I mean, that's just DMC in general, though.
Yeah, but there's between Japanese edgy and Western edgy.
That's fair.
Alright, let's
On the
see.
plus side, the DLC for the reboot was actually pretty decent. It actually gave a proper Wesker.
Wesker?
I don't know why I said Wesker. Proper Virgil. Sorry, I'm thinking
Resident
MVC in
Evil?
my head. No, Marvel vs. Capcom. That was in my head for some reason.
I could go for some Alvin Wesker right about now. I miss the campiness of RE5. Don't you? You don't want complete global saturation? You don't want Chris Redfield to punch some more boulders? And then shoot an RPG into Wesker as he falls into lava?
Well, I mean, if they didn't play with the is he dead or is he not dead, that would have been a lot happier.
I think he's been dead. When
Well,
did he come back?
He like reappeared.
When did he reappear?
4-5.
But
Because they had he almost dies and then he pops back up and then the volcano thing happens.
right, but I think the volcano thing was his end.
Yeah.
He did show up in a sequel, right?
The pump faking his death in 5. That's what I mean.
With Jill?
Maybe.
It's been a
Memory's
minute.
fuzzy. But yeah, like he quote unquote died a few times in that game. And then you learned how to teleport,
I mean,
which is cool, but
don't you want to teleport?
yeah, but I don't know how the virus gives him teleporting abilities.
Is it teleporting or
it's
just
so weird.
moving at the speed of the Flash?
Well, I mean, like,
I don't actually remember when this happened. It's been a while since I played RE5.
he moves extremely fast and then stops, and moves extremely fast again and then stops.
Uh-huh.
Like, if he is moving super fast and not teleporting, It's just, it's weird that he's stopping and starting again, stopping and starting again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks cool, but it confuses me.
Well, you see, the T virus leads to many, many abilities I'm considered unusual.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
And he also forgot he put on his plot armor that morning.
And he took off his shades. Hmm.
Anyways, how you doing today, Darn? Happy Sunday.
Did the man not know that 4 came out on like the PS3?
RE4?
No, DMC4. And then the reboot came out on 4? Or was it 3 and 4? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Memories fuzzy.
Johnny.
I don't know how Wily gets his money. I see. I don't know how Dr. Wily gets his money. He like had crypto or something.
No.
Yes,
It's just it's all government contracts.
Oh, that makes sense.
Just not
He's
the
working
U.S. government.
for Nation N
Johnny,
or Nation Z.
Darn would like to have
Yeah.
a word.
I see that. At least spell it correctly.
Did he not?
No.
I think that's literally how you spell it on your Discord, though.
No. I put Ni as in Nissan. As in Big Brother.
Are you sure there wasn't at least one point when it was the like mighty?
I only did that in one server, and that's Nick's server.
Okay, fair. Well, we've got a
There's
question
2
for you,
arms, 2
sir.
legs, and is dead. 2 arms, 2 legs, and is dead.
I can think of many things that follows that criteria.
Yeah, like...
Oh. Shots fired. Okay. I'm gonna now have to remove Kolbor's arms so that he no longer qualifies.
Sir,
You see,
Darn.
Kolbor's gonna give
You
Zero his buster, and in doing so, he gives Zero a hand. And by that, I mean his whole hand comes off with the buster. And Zero,
Darn.
whenever he shoots the buster, he shoots it from Kolbor's hand so he has extended reach.
you underestimate my ability. I will bring Kolbor back, just to kill him again. Just to make a point.
Hmm.
I have the power of the pin. You cannot control me.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey darn. Hey darn. Hey darn. Hey darn. Hey darn.
Hey, darn.
Hey darn.
Hey, darn.
When are you gonna get that? When are you gonna get that debug build? I want you to get good. Exactly, you don't get it. That's mean. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Why are these changes invisible? Huh? Oh, there it is. There's my little building.
Yay.
Yay! Infrastructure. Oh, hey, darn, nothing's stopping you. Just commute all the way to where Johnny lives, and you can't.
Bro.
Would you be open to it, Johnny?
Yeah, as long as he brings like 15 pounds of burritos.
I think that is a worthy trade.
Yep. He can't record. He can't bring any devices into the proceedings, but he can play with the debug build.
No, not that part. The other thing he said he was gonna do.
What other thing was he gonna do?
Did it get filtered?
I think it got filtered.
I'm gonna tap it to you.
Let me check live chat. Oops. Oh, I see.
Yeah, would you be open to
It
it?
did get filtered. You know, now that I know
Because
the
if you're not
context,
going to, I will.
what if I just vanish them like a wizard? I now have no nuts for you to kick.
I don't know how that's possible, but I'm not gonna ask any further questions.
The classic series could be improved in a lot of ways. One of them would be just including a crouch and slide by default, and the charge by default, and not wall jumps, but being able to kick off a wall for more interesting platforming. That'd be nice. It would also be nice if abilities were maintained between games. That would also be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because this constant, you get the same thing again over and over, but slightly different, is it's a relic.
A relic of what?
A relic of the arcade era. The home console toy era.
Hmm.
As far as enemy AIs, I mean, they're okay. I would like more variation, but it's fine.
Oh god, those windows are really misaligned. I see. 2D parkour is something very few games get correctly. Wall jump? Yeah, I mean like Super Mario 64. Like, you can't wall jump repeatedly, you jump away from the wall, you kick off the wall. That way you can't chain them. Like Ryu Hayabusa. This line here somewhere. This thing.
I guess it technically counts. It's technically parkour, but more... It's like... It has some parkour. Mario.
It's a me?
Meow-yo.
It's a you. Mario.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen Waluigi in a while. I wonder what he's up to these days.
Waluigi?
Yes.
I mean, he got denied from being in Smash, so... I think he's moved home.
Where's home?
That's a good question. Daisy's house? Maybe?
I was gonna say the fatherland, but that works too.
Wall run. I'd like to avoid that for Mega Man. If we're gonna have wall running, it needs to literally be because gravity is shifted.
You did hear Power Trip, yes, darn.
Why did you hear Power Trip? I don't know, you have ears.
Because it was... Because it's in Mega Man 0 and ZX? That's why? What do you got against Power Trip, bud? Whatever do to you.
You're cheesy.
John, we talked about this. I am literal cheese.
Now introducing sauce.
It's in the sauce.
Cheese sauce.
I know how I feel about this sauce. I am mozzarella.
Rigatoni, rigatoni, mozzarella, mozzarella.
You ever just take an entire block of mozzarella, put it in the microwave, and then eat it whole?
No.
You should try that. It's liberating. And
I think I
unhinged.
will. Very. It's not cannibalism if it's a different kind of cheese.
I don't know about that, Jody. Think about that.
What do you mean? I am thinking about it.
I can't say it on stream. Think about it.
Okay, there's Kraft plastic cheese, there's cow cheese, there's goat cheese, there's cheese that's not even actually milk cheese. There's blue cheese, which technically shouldn't even be called cheese. It's like birds eat other birds, but that doesn't mean the bird is a cannibal. It just
I
means
think
the
it
bird
is.
eats other birds.
I think that it's exactly cannibalism.
But they're not the same type of bird.
Do I really have to type this to you in DMs?
Fish eat other fish. Is that still cannibalism?
There.
Oh, let me see. No, that's gay.
I told you, mate. I told you.
That's a different kind.
It is the exact same thing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. John, it absolutely is.
No.
Yeah. I like that shit though.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Why are you gay? What do you mean by that? Tell me more. I went
Alright.
to
Alright.
goated interview.
I know which
What
one
are you
you're
afraid
referring
of?
to. I saw it back in the day.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if he's like just naturally funny outside of that, or if that was just a stroke of genius.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't even know his name. What is he afraid of? He is afraid of corn.
I didn't say that.
And barley.
I did not say that either.
And oats.
No. Well, okay, that one I agree with, actually.
Oats are good for you.
No.
Yes.
I don't want them. They look funny.
They do look funny. Hey, what are you doing? What? Yeah. Hi. Need to lose some weight. You're a little too chunky. I'm gonna have to get you like a wheel or something too.
Not gonna Caitlin?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
I'm cheesy, not corny, darn. There's a difference.
What if you put cheese on the corn?
Why would I do that?
Cheesy corn.
No. I have my corn as a standalone product, thank you very much.
All your ingredients are standalone products.
Corn is a standalone experience, not to be mixed with anything else.
Hmm. I need to watch King of the Hill.
So I've only seen season 1.
I mean the continuation.
Yeah, but I have to watch all 11 seasons first.
Hmm. Good luck.
Don't tell me what to do.
Bad luck.
Okay.
I vaguely remember what happens in the series, but
I just know that he's like, God dang it, Bobby. And he's like, you know, I'm very much a propane enthusiast.
I sell propane and propane accessories, and I tell
Propane
you
celery.
propane celery. That, oh god.
You know he would if he could.
No,
The
that's
man lives and dies by propane, and you know it.
here. This is.
It's a word. Oh.
Yes. Darn. How goes your project? I must know.
Which project?
Burp.
Burp?
Burp.
I have no comment. You see,
Yes,
Storm, I almost
actually out
misread that
right
as
now.
time travel.
That'd be wild. Then Dale would be actually correct. It was aliens. E- From my understanding, the first couple episodes are already out.
I've heard. Seen clips. I don't like the
the-
art style, but... Sure,
I've only
comedy's
seen
okay.
the intro, the opening thing. Yeah, the opening. I've only seen the opening.
I know the
It's-
characters are older.
Yes, it's literally been like 10.
It's been
15
10 years. You've been in a coma for 10 years, Bobby.
90 years. It's from my understanding.
They put
it's
Hank's
been well
ashes
received.
in an empty propane tank and burned him in propane. He was cremated in propane.
That's terrifying. My understanding is that Bobby actually ends up being very mature and
Really?
respectable. That's my understanding.
Does his father love him?
Still, yeah.
Hmm.
Episode 1 has to do with Bobby and Hank. I don't know about the rest of the episodes. That's as far
Is
as my
Bobby a
knowledge goes on
user
that.
of propane?
Never. He doesn't like propane.
Or does he prefer butane? I need to know, Johnny. This is very important to the plot. How else will his character be able to move forward?
Electric?
What's this about, Zero Darn?
Bulls? Yes, he does look off. You're not tripping. That's not the
it's a new design. It's a new design. Let's get a look on that face. Yeah, there we go. Ain't he pretty? Hold on. Where'd he go? I can't
He's
see.
hiding.
Where am I? Ah. There we go. Perfect. It's kind of like a collar. Kind of like that one Zero design from X-Dive. do, do.
Why so silent?
I'm just focused on the work. Say something funny. Add a loop 0302, 05 or whatever. I thought it was hilarious.
You're fired.
Not out of the cannon. Not this time.
No, it's house fire.
It's a house fire.
Yeah, different kind of fired.
Well, good thing I don't live in a house.
It's... I mean...
Well, I think it's hilarious, darn. Excuse me.
Unforgivable.
Okay, wow. Voiced by Chandler Van Fossen. Also voiced by Colbor. Voiced by Chandler Van Fossen.
Paint.
Sorry?
Colbor is actually wild.
Spoilers!
He's
Spoilers, Johnny!
reincarnated and time traveled using Wiley's time machine.
No. No.
See?
And Vile, he's the dog from the intro of the game during the Ragnarok prologue. The one that's being carried.
Hmm.
You don't remember that part?
Not really.
You're rusty, my friend.
I am.
We are gonna have to re-educate you.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh no. And darn. What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Robot dog. Is he the
Not
next
even a
iteration of
dog.
Rush?
Does he have the head of Scooby-Doo?
That's true.
You treat me like a dog. I'm always a cog in the machine.
But I think I could get used to this.
Do you forgive me?
No.
0.
No.
We'll be best bros forever.
Not at all. I get the feeling there's a lot of stuff we say on these streams that could be taken out of context.
Absolutely. But I mean, it'd be what it be.
Yep.
A pug? No, you can't do a pug. Because, like, pug is like... It's too silly.
We make him a chihuahua?
Reminded... He could be a chihuahua. Pug reminds me of, that cooking Delicious Dungeon anime.
I ain't familiar with that one.
Mm-hmm. There's a tank that's just a pug. That's the point. I mean, but I mean, it has to like match his character. Like a Chihuahua makes sense because he's like all bark, no bite. And when he does bite, it's just like, dude, stop. You're making a fool of yourself. Behave.
And then he blows up. Just like a Chihuahua.
And then he gets on a giant mech, and now it's a Chihuahua and a mech.
It's a Chihuahua and a Gundam.
Mm-hmm. And then he blows up.
As we all should aspire to.
No.
You don't want to blow up?
No. I don't want to be like Dynamo.
You don't want to say Jana?
Jana?
Jana? Where's this layer going? Why can't I find it?
I actually met someone who unironically says that.
How does that make you feel?
Strange.
Strange.
Like, it's like the only Japanese they know.
You know more
And
than
they
that.
consistently say it. Not me, somebody else.
Oh, so he's not a native Japanese speaker?
Nope. And he always uses that to exit conversations, and it's the only Japanese he knows.
Jana?
Mm-hmm.
Jana?
It's basically see you later, but like very
Yeah.
informal. So like, if we translate it like to English Americanized, it's like see you later, or like deuces, peace out.
Jana?
Mm-hmm.
Jana?
Jana?
Jana? Am I annoying yet?
You're gonna have to have like the super breathy, whiny tone to it.
What, like, Jana?
Now it's annoying.
Jana?
Okay, now it just got weird.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Could be worse.
You're right, I could be whispering that into your ear at 3 in the morning while you're sleeping.
That is true. Yes, you could be doing that.
I could.
And I would kick you.
In more than one way.
With both feet multiple times.
Yes. You'd activate your kickboxing skills. That you totally
I
have.
didn't think kickboxing. Okay.
They don't call you a sleeper agent for nothing.
Oh.
How do you like my crude drawing of a lamb?
Suffering.
You're like, this is all wrong.
Yep.
Okay. I would ask you to politely roast me now.
You're adding perspective, right?
Contour
the
lines
bottom-
to before I shade this in, just to kind of give shape to it.
Yeah, yeah. And yet you have a few times where you have very explicit horizontal lines that aren't curved.
Are you talking about here with the shaft?
Where the shaft meets the bottom, where the shaft meets sliding on top, and the very bottom one.
Yeah, when it comes to those, it's a case of those are going to survive when it gets illustrated, but the contour lines aren't. And I'm imagining that the in-game tile, it's a neutral kind of perspective, so it's gonna be flat.
Can we go for a different shape?
You don't like round stuff?
Round's fine, but like the way it is I'm telling you, it's gonna look strange.
Well, I mean, what else can I do?
I'll send you a thing. Just for the sake of...
My god, that is the flimsiest looking lamp I've ever seen. It's like a twig.
Mm-hmm.
Make it wider.
I got you, man.
Okay.
Just let me cook.
Okay. Well, darn. Mr. Darn, if you're still there, you got a joke for me?
No, that's right. He always asks for jokes, but he never actually gives jokes.
Yeah.
Mm.
This doesn't look weird at all.
Excuse me.
Not sure if I can do that.
I'm confident in this. This works.
I'll be the judge of that.
Mm-hmm. That is a pet channel and not a DN.
You tend to post things in the wrong place a lot.
It happens. Boop. There we go. There it goes.
You want something that's... Okay, I see the back view. Side profile, back profile, front profile?
Side, front, back.
Why does it look like the support is thinner than what's holding it? What it's holding?
Because the support is... Because the support is
Is
thinner
that
than what's holding it.
stable?
Yeah, it's stable. See, the center of gravity is leaning forward, and because it's more towards the center, it's a lot more balanced.
Why does this
So all
look
the
like
electronics
a
would be
lamp
that.
on my desk?
It would be a cool lamp on the desk.
I have something that's kind of like this. Johnny, are you in my house?
I might be.
Very well then. I will give this a try.
Okie dokie. How different will X's hyperburst abilities? X and Zero share some abilities, but they also have their own unique ones. And yeah, he's about half of them are shared, and the other half are unique between the two. So in total, there's 3 quote-unquote sets. One that's shared, one that's X unique, one that's Zero unique. And his are going to be very much tailored to his movesets and skills. Zero's is tailored to his stuff. Very different.
Mm-hmm. What's your inspiration for this design, Johnny?
I was just looking at what you were drawing and just thinking, how could I make it more inty?
Very well then. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Probably gonna mess up the proportions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it? Is it though?
I mean, my proportions aren't even correct. What do you mean?
What do you mean your proportions aren't correct? Literally the one I'm using as the model.
I mean, like the front view, the pipe is actually like bent compared to the side view. It's not quite as tall as the side view. It's a little bit shorter.
Okay. I didn't see that before, but now I can't unsee it. Thank you.
Yeah, this is very much a oops sketch.
You really need to just do things digital, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, you get
Well, they're
layers without celluloid.
This is true, but you see how fast I pumped that out, right?
You can do that with a... You got drawing talent, dude.
Yes, but I need to get to the expression level of being able to mimic that level of speed in digital.
It's pencil, right? You got pencil brush? right?
It's okay. It's just the way the gliding is a lot different. I can manipulate the paper, right?
Right.
So I could turn my paper towards me. I could pick it up.
Right. If your drawing tablet isn't prohibitively big or prohibitively heavy, you could do the same. Right?
That's unreasonable with this tablet.
Have you considered getting a smaller one?
I mean, it's 16 inches.
Mine's, I think, 15 foot. 13 inches or 15. I think it's 13 inches. 13 inches, actually, yeah.
The new one?
Well, no. Remember, I retired the new one. The old one that I'm using right now.
Okay. Gotcha. In my head, I was just like, how does it weigh that much but that small?
No, it's really light.
Gotcha. No, what I want to have my digital statically placed at an incline. Like I have it like that on my desk right now. I want it to stay exactly where it is. I don't want to have to move it. I'm just not at the expression level where I can match what I can do on paper with what I can do on digital.
Right.
One day. Where did you go, chat?
Yeah, it's just like 5 people in chat. Don't worry. People come and go, it happens. It's fine.
Well, bye, chat. I wanted to at least say goodbye.
It's okay. People got their own lives. I'm not gonna say, hey, you gotta watch the whole fire stream.
Yeah.
That'd be stroking my own ego.
I'm gonna go check my laundry.
Your laundry?
Yes.
What does a lad like you have laundry for?
Clothes?
Why would you have those?
Why would I not have clothes?
Good question. Find out at 11. Anyways, go ahead. Go for it, man. Don't listen to me. I'm just rambling nonsense.
I should put on a candle.
I misheard that I should put on camo.
I should put on that too.
Is this a sneaking mission?
I want some more.
Speaking of, I think it comes out in like a week. Or 2. 10 days? Let's see. Be curious to see how it turns out. Delta, I mean.
Well, when it comes out, it comes out.
Yep. It's one of those things where I feel like either the fans are gonna love it or absolutely hate it. I'm not talking about the whole Konami thing, I'm talking about just the quality of the product.
Yeah, I think them keeping the transitions between areas was definitely a mistake.
I know it's a big criticism from people.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a case of those areas weren't designed to be connected, and they didn't want to go through the effort of remaking them.
I understand separating some of them, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of them should just be connected because there's no reason for them not to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like the entire Virtuous mission, there's no reason why it couldn't just be one huge chunk. I can't think of one.
We'll say, despite this being a so-called remake, it does reuse a. I'm pretty sure it's built off of the original source code.
Yeah.
It's Unreal Engine, but the gameplay code, and there's a lot borrowed from actual MGS3.
I don't know if I'd call it a remake.
What do you call it?
It's conflicting because it's with remasters, that's just really a graphical fidelity upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
With most remakes, there is substantial structural changes.
Right.
It sits closer to remaster than remake. The movement system and the combat system being backported from 5 is, I think, the only confirmed change we have. and it doesn't seem like the levels were adjusted to make use of that. If it's all separated anyways.
Right.
So it's basically just a mod.
I think that's being a little generous. Or it's a bit more than a mod.
Yeah, well, I just mean like how people modded the MGS3 system to MGS2.
Right, the camera.
Yeah, well, the camera and like
What's the word in English?
that's what it feels like sometimes.
So, while you figure that out, I will say there does seem to be a lot of quality of life improvements.
Control systems. Yeah, controls.
Yeah.
Brain was wiggling in the wrong direction. I mean, quality of life is good. It's just, oh, you made that very wide.
I told you the proportions would be off. And I fumbled the perspective quite a bit, but this is just a mock-up anyways.
Fair. Like, what differences are really worth the upgrade from the Master Collection to Delta?
I do feel like, you know, maybe this is more a shortcoming of the Master Collection, but they did not adapt the control scheme at all to mouse and keyboard. You really have to play 3 with the controller.
Fair, but I mean, I believe in control supremacy, so.
No, but it's more than that, just in terms of modern control schemes. The game feels a bit stiff, because it's that old PS2 era style doing things.
One of the unfortunate casualties is the dual press buttons.
Dual press buttons.
Did you forget that, Jack?
Pressure sensitivity?
Yeah, the buttons have 2 modes.
Right.
There's a soft press and a hard press.
I'm aware of that.
The downside of the ports is that controllers don't have that anymore. So it's not really a carryover. Pressure sensitivity was really nice because you could hold them and then you just press it really hard, then you would assassinate them. It's really cool. One of the few uses of the PS2 that actually had really intuitive additional layers of controls. It should have carried over into the PS3 and PS4. They should have brought it back for the PS5, to be honest. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they got rid of it. It's intuitive. It makes sense. It feels good. Anyway, um, like, I don't know. The shoulder buttons. Are you sure? What do you mean? I don't think there's a soft press on the shoulder buttons.
On the Xbox, there is. The triggers are just they're analog.
Oh, you mean the resistive triggers? I actually like them. They're great. Storm, did you like the GameCube triggers? You know, it's like really soft, and then at the very end you have that click. You know what you can do with the PS5 controller? You can make them feel exactly like GameCube triggers. That's what I do. It's fantastic. I like it a lot. Now, most games, unfortunately, at least on the PS5, the actual PS5, have really weird resistive trigger layouts. But I'm not too worried about that because I don't own a PS5. I just own a PS5 controller. And I play on PC, so... At least on PC, I have full control over how it feels. And with the GameCube triggers, it's nice. I like it.
Go.
I see.
Johnny, how do you like my lamp?
It hurts.
I did what you asked of me.
You technically did, yes.
What's wrong with it?
It's like if... It's like a caricature of the lamp.
Okay. What can I improve then?
You can make the top wider and the bottom narrower.
I was...
So...
Okay. Fine. Very
It's,
well then. I will do what I must.
The depth of the top part before the light sticks out, it should be the same width as the pink part. And then
Okay.
yeah, and then the bar at the very bottom should be like half the width of whatever the light is at the very top. As long as those are consistent, it should look right even if the proportions are wrong. I don't think you're getting carpal tunnel. I think you might be not getting enough nutrients that you require. That being said, do take care of your hands. But see about getting blood work done and seeing if your levels are good. You might be missing key nutrition that you need, like selenium or something. I'm not a doctor, but getting blood work done once a year is probably a good idea.
There, is the bottom better?
You can make it thinner.
Thinner? It's not thin enough for you?
No.
How thin do you want it, John?
It's super thick. It's like 3 times as thick as it needs to be.
Wow. I see.
Yes.
Okay. You want me to just lob off 2/3 of this?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
You
gonna
might be
become
able to
so
go with
puny.
half.
It's gonna become so puny.
Yes, that's the point though, because in the bottom you have extra. You add a little bit more to the very bottom, and it makes it look like it's this. How do I put it? Balanced machine.
Is this part of the Integrates philosophy? Always wanting things to be small?
It seems that way at least. Except when it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I forgot his name.
Aizu?
The crocodile.
What? Oh, that guy. Bifrost.
Bifrost. Yeah, except for like Bifrost and a few other noteworthy ones.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, they go smaller.
Yeah, I suppose so. There. Is that better?
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see? It's on screen.
Oh, I have to catch up. Yeah, that's about right.
Very well then.
Yeah. Yeah.
To do one more adjustment, because it's supposed to be like on both sides, this little support. So I need to imply that it's actually going under this thing and it's there on the other end.
Yeah. And then the pink needs to get quite a substantial slimming too.
Wow, really?
The pink is huge.
I thought it was supposed to be.
Nah.
Have you looked at your sketch?
I did. In fact, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, actually fair. Maybe it's better this way.
It looks like a Pixar character. A Pixar mom, specifically.
Okay, alright. Anyways. MGS Delta.
Have you... When's the last time you've seen robots?
I've never seen robots.
You've never... Oh, wow. You need to go watch robots one time.
Only for the mothers?
Well, there's a specific character in there that's a mother, but, like, her name's Miss Fanny, I think. She's funny.
Okay.
It's a very much... It's a kid's cartoon animated film pointed at a criticism of both the capitalist consumer environment and Marxist language, while also fighting for freedom to repair.
Johnny,
It's a good film.
why does it sound like you're
Yes.
writing a video essay?
Because I really like the movie, okay?
Okay. Whatever you say.
I'm gonna try to do it at that angle and see what I can do. So I
What,
can
the lamp?
up a little bit more. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's a little too much side perspective. Hold on. That's way too much.
What I'm doing?
No, what I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oops. A little darkness there would actually go a long way too. That actually helps quite a bit. Okay. You're excused, sir.
Thank you.
Yawn, you're gonna make me yawn.
Sorry, I can't help it. I did sleep great. Sorry, man.
No, I understand. Okay. Here. I think my perspective's correct.
Appreciate it, Scott. Appreciate it.
Close. Close.
What?
I gotta fix something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here you go. It's not perfect, but
Definitely helps for getting everything proportionally accurate. I can see what you mean about mine being way too wide.
mm-hmm. That's about as good, I think, as I can get it with paper and pencil. Without
No, this is perfect, dude. Thank you. What's the symbol on the bottom?
It's an A.
What's the A for? Is this Albert Wiley's lamp?
No. I just
Is this
figured,
Old
like,
Man
they put
Andrew's lamp?
It might be.
Does Model A come here to recharge?
No, but like area highway A,
Uh-huh.
area A, maybe.
You know that A is not going to survive the downscale, though, right?
Yeah, I know.
I might as well just make the A Comic Sans. Nobody can tell.
Yeah. Guess you could.
I could. Well, appreciate it.
Oh yeah. In the front where that fin is, I added like a little area above it with a little dark area. To like it's like a cut into the pink part. And I think that helps balance it out just a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
You could actually have like the little piece go into the pink part more. And actually, let me. Yeah, that works too. Or you can have it cut out straight off. Both work.
Makes sense. Okay. Well, we've been streaming almost 4 hours, so I think now would be a good time to call it. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and we hope to see you next Sunday. Take care.
Bye. Don't get lost.
Don't listen to him.
Please don't get lost.
Still don't listen to him.
Monster.
I am.
Yeah.